Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of The News. We've had our first request on where to do this. Someone said, do it in front of a canola field. Now, there's an abundance of them around here, but there is not an abundance that you can get close to. So this is as good as it's going to get. It's pretty anyways. I love doing these, so please remember to comment where you want me to do this next. I could absolutely use the fresh air. So thank you very much, and let's just get right into this. Starting things off, we have a new features coming to Ford vehicles that's going to be rolled out on the 2024 Mustang. It is called the exit warning system. So what happens? You park your car. If somebody's riding a bike or walking beside you, your car will warn you that there's somebody there, so you don't open your door into them. Now, obviously, I would have taken a different approach to this. I personally would have reinforced the door and teach cyclists a lesson about road etiquette, because a lot of the times they usually only obey the rules that benefit them the most. So points missed there by Ford, but obviously, you know, for safety, I guess, for pedestrians, it is an absolute win, and I'm excited to test that out on a new Mustang when they show up. On the topic of Mustangs, it looks like the EcoBoost Mustang, the 2024 EcoBoost Mustang, will not be available in a manual transmission. You can no longer get the EcoBoost in a manual transmission. That is upsetting. It looks like when they sent out the pre-order forms, less than 10% of people wanted to roll their own gears in the EcoBoost. So obviously that's kind of sucks. The high-performance EcoBoost Mustang was a awesome car, really fun to drive with a manual transmission. So to know that that's not going to be available anymore kind of sucks. They might come out with a package in the future that will have that as an option. They might say, you know what, if people want the high performance EcoBoost, then they might want it as a manual. So they might opt to have that in the future, but for right now, it is not. The GT and the Dark Horse, you're still able to get a manual transmission. When they did the pre-order forms for that, 27% of people wanted a manual transmission in the GT Mustang. So the demand is still kind of there for it. It is a dying breed. I still, to this day, think that the best anti-theft device in any vehicle these days is a manual transmission, because people simply do not know how to drive them. So there you go. Ford will be unveiling 2 brand new vehicles at the Detroit Auto Show this year in September. That's super exciting. I have no idea what they could possibly be. They might be EVs. They might be internal combustion vehicles. We have no idea. My guess is, I'm gonna make a guess right now here at the end of July, that the Ford Puma that was just caught testing in Michigan might be taking the place of the EcoSport, whatever you want to say. That car did not really do well, mainly because people were confused on how to say its name. So let us know down in the comments what you think Ford is going to unveil. It could be a new generation electric truck. It could be a new performance car. They're not shy. They're not shying away from unveiling crazy stuff at Detroit. You remember back in 2015, they did unveil the new body style Ford GT at the Detroit Auto Show. So let's get our hopes up for that, maybe something like that. But let's be honest, it'll probably be just another SUV. So let us know down in the comments what you think about that. And last but not least, I'm going to leave you with this. That is footage of a Bronco versus Wrangler crash test. Now, as you can see, the poor occupant of the Wrangler does get voluntold into the SpaceX program and lands on his side. So I am interested to see what people have to say about this, because people have been arguing that the Wrangler is better than the Bronco, the Bronco's better than the Wrangler. I'm just going to start putting facts out there. They're both good vehicles. I've driven the Wrangler. We have a Willys Jeep right now on the used lot, and it's actually a lot of fun to drive. It's so tiny, and it's got a lot of pickup. So let us know down in the comments what you think about that. That's a very interesting thing. I know Jeep people love to argue on the internet, so this is going to be, dare I say this out loud, but let us know down in the comments what you think about that. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. We do these weekly. And there's over 3,000 of you, so thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next week.